Hey, what's going on? It is Nicholas Lau from Dallas, Texas. So, today what I'm going to teach you about is how to write your own book. So, if you see in front of you is the Publishing Entrepreneur's Masterclass. Now, let me give you a little bit of the background behind this. There's actually a story how this fell into my lap last week. So, one of my friends, Michael, who is a longtime entrepreneur and internet marketer, he runs a website called How Hard to Find Seminars. And the purpose of Hard to Find Seminars is these are interviews that he's done with some of the best marketing minds in the world over the course of his career. And he helps sell their products. He'll actually get rights to sell their products. What happened was last week, or it's probably maybe about 2 weeks now, he was promoting this young lady, and she had a product that would help you get free traffic. Okay, now I was kind of looking for that because I have a few businesses and I want to help the people that join those businesses be able to get traffic free and not have to worry about paid traffic because for a lot of people, just making an investment into a business is one thing, and then having the money for advertisement is a whole different thing. So I wanted to help them with some free strategies. So when that email came from Michael, I said, oh, well, this looks like it's worth getting into. So I bought the course, and in there, this lady, Michelle, she teaches different ways to get free traffic, typically through classified services like Craigslist and a whole bunch of underground services you probably never even heard of. I hadn't even heard of some of them, but she's been doing this for a while. But what happened was there was a link in there, and I guess it was an outdated link because when they had promoted this years ago, things have changed since then. So when I clicked on the link to schedule a call, somehow it got rerouted to somewhere else, and somebody else called me. At that point, I was a little frustrated. It's like I bought this course and I had questions. One of the questions I had, because the course was a little bit old, is that she was talking about promoting on Backpage. And as some people know, Backpage is no longer in business. They had some problems with the government. They've been shut down. So I just wanted to know if her strategies are even viable. How old is the course? So finally, I got a hold of her, and she gave me her calendar, and I scheduled a call with her. We had a wonderful conversation. I'm so glad I did reach out to her because she is a great marketing mind. She's been doing this for a long time. But I had asked her, I said, so are you still using these strategies on Craigslist? She said, to be honest, the strategies still work, but my business model has changed. I'm no longer going out and doing that many speaking engagements because she wants to spend time with her little grandkids. I think one was just born recently. And she said, I'm not doing too much of this offline stuff. I've pretty much made my business all online now. And I said, oh, okay. At that point, I was a little dejected because it's like, okay, well, she's not even using the tactics that she taught in this course that Michael was promoting, right? But the thing was, I asked a question, and I asked a very important question, and that changed the whole complexion of our conversation. I said, Michelle, so what are you doing these days? So she started talking about how she was selling things on Amazon and stuff, and she was doing really good with fulfillment by Amazon and buying crates of things from other places. But then she said she started writing books on Amazon, and that's where she caught my attention. And she's like, oh, I've written like 1,100 books. I'm like, 1,100? I've never met anybody that had written 1,100 books. But she said there's a secret here. She's like, on Amazon you can actually make money selling blank books. I'm like, blank books? She's like, you would be surprised how many people make a decent living just selling journals that people can write their notes in, or little crossword puzzles, or coloring books, and then the list goes on and on. So I was like, wow. And then she said, I actually have a course that I teach on all this. I was like, really? So at that point, she'd already piqued my interest. I've always wanted to write a book. I mean, obviously, I've wanted to write a book, but this would at least get me going in some of this. Now, as you've seen a previous video, my friend Shannon has a 30-day book challenge too, and she actually writes on Amazon, but she was teaching us to actually write a devotional book, right? So, 80, 90, 100 pages, daily entries. Basically, you want a journal for 30 days and then turn that journal into a book, which I'm still doing. This is a whole different beast. I didn't even know that this existed where you can make these really simple books and publish them. Long story short, she gave me access to be able to sell this product to my audience, which is really cool. So this is the Publishing Entrepreneur's Masterclass. Okay, she does sell all of these individually, and I'll put all the links below. But I think that if you're actually serious about this, just get the whole masterclass. She's going to teach you cookbook creation. A lot of people like making cookbooks, and those are really fun. You can learn different recipes from people. I was thinking about having my mom do it anyways. Actually, I was thinking about having my mom do a YouTube channel so she could teach people how to make different meals because she's a pretty good cook, and she makes a lot of good Indian meals. So I was thinking that. But now it's like, oh, she could also release a cookbook, right? Coloring books. And these are not just coloring books for kids. You'd be surprised. Adults like coloring books too. There are some coloring books that are actually for adults, if you know what I mean. Um, Not anything that's that bad, but the point is that it's not something you'd want kids to color in. All right, and then there's word activity books, things like word finders and stuff, and then the picture puzzle book. This one I think it's coming out, or I don't know if it's already out because it's March. I think that one is actually coming out this week if it's not out already. So this link should be active soon. And then she's going to do children's books. So right now she's on month 3, okay? And then how to do hardcover books, spiral books, so the whole thing. And then there's a niche replicator that she's giving away as a bonus. She actually used to sell that, but actually she does sell it separately. But if you get this whole course, it'll come with that. Live weekly webinars, group coaching, private Facebook group, how-to tutorials, interior covers and templates, bonus resources, plus Michelle's inside scoops. And it's actually, to learn how to write books on Amazon, it's actually not a bad deal for $567 because this is a volume-based business, right? It's not like you're going to make a ton of money off one book. But remember, Amazon brings in the traffic. You don't need to worry about the traffic. You just need to make sure that you put in the proper keywords that if people are searching for those things, your listing comes up. Now, you can also do sponsored ads. Amazon has their own ad platform as well, which is really cool. And Michelle told me that she spends upwards of $1,000 a month just on advertisement. Obviously, she didn't start like that. She scaled it up, and now that she's made some money, she advertises her books so they come in the spotlight area, and there's more likelihood of selling it. Okay, if you can't afford that, there's a monthly option. You just pay $199 for 3 months, and that's it. After it's paid off, it's paid off. You're in this course forever. Any sort of updates to the course, you have access to the groups, you have access to Ask Michelle questions, and just put your if when you're in the group with other people, you guys can share ideas with each other, which is really cool. So it'll be a very a supportive group. It's like nobody's there trying to steal each other's ideas, but you guys can bounce ideas off each other. There's plenty of room to go around. I think I've said this in other videos before. You have to have an abundance mentality to make it online. If you live in scarcity and you think everybody is an opponent or trying to steal and all this, it's going to be a very short-lived venture for you. You have to realize that there's a lot of people in the world. Okay, every day somebody is getting on the internet and learning how to make money online or wanting to get a book on a specific topic. So don't live in fear like that. Now, here's my bonus to you. If you get this product after you buy it, just shoot me over an email and say, hey, Nick, I went ahead and purchased the product. And then once Michelle lets me know that you've purchased the product, what I will do is I will give you my secret source where I have a software that will help you make these books. So rather than you sitting there trying to measure exactly how, basically the cover of the book, right? You need to make sure that the dimensions are cool. I have a software that I have access to, which you get 20% off. And it's not that expensive anyways. It's like probably like $90 a year. You could pay monthly for it if you want, but you get 20% off that. Okay, and that software has a whole bunch of tools. It has SEO tools, it has search tools, it has spy tools, it has a tool to make your covers for your books and everything. And once you buy it, I'll give you that source. You can go over there, give them the discount code, and you'll get 20% off that too. So like I said, that thing is only like, I think $90 a year, and you could pay monthly too. So maybe it was like what, $10 a month. So with the coupon, it'd probably be like $8 a month. Really good deal, which would help this course, right? So when you come up with these ideas, you just use that software to search everything that you need to search, make your book covers and everything. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, you can I'll put this link below, and just make sure you click on that link because that'll be my affiliate link. I need you to click on that. That way I get credit. That way I can give you that bonus as well. Okay. So there's plenty of testimonials in here, and like I said, I got so lucky that I even had a conversation with her. It was perfect. You know, it was by chance. If I just wanted to go through her Craigslist course, which was a couple of years old, and just implement that, then that would have been the end of it. But because something happened in that process that made me reach out to her to see, what was the issue, she gave me her calendar. I booked a call with her, and it led to this, which led to me putting it out on YouTube now. It helps me, it helps her, because as an affiliate, I can make a small commission, and it helps her because I'm helping her get her product out there by putting it on YouTube in front of my audience. So I hope you guys get in on this because, like I said, you literally you can make a book in like an hour, maybe less. Once you start mastering these techniques and start doing your research first, it's like, okay, I want to make a coloring book, and then you go to these royalty-free websites, download a whole bunch of things, bind it together, you got a coloring book, right? If you want to do a journal or a notebook, like maybe it's like a children's journal. My first year of, I don't know, third grade, right? And it's obviously, several hundred pages long, depending on how many years, I mean, how many days are in that school year. And every day they can journal in there. What did I learn at school today? And think about it. All you're doing is selling a cover with blank pages. And people will actually buy it. You'd be surprised. One thing that Michelle told me is that if you see it for sale at Walmart, then that means it actually sells because Walmart isn't going to give retail space to things that don't sell. If it's in Walmart, then there is a demand for it. So go into your Walmart, look at what type of books they're selling in there. Obviously, they have novels, but you'll see coloring books, you'll see word puzzles, you'll see activity books, you'll see notebooks. So take note of what is in Amazon and what it is it's selling for. Also, that tool that I'm going to give you if you buy this product, it'll tell you what is the high price in that category, what is the low price, what's the average price, what's the book ranking. It tells you everything. Basically, it will streamline this whole process for you. So I'm going to do this myself. I hope you're going to get involved in the journey with me. Whenever I have some success with this, I'll make a video. I'll upload, what I'm doing and stuff. And I'll give you guys ideas too. Like I said, I want you guys to live in abundance. So if I have ideas to give you guys on type of books to make, then, let's do it together. And hopefully you guys join the course, join the group, and I look forward to seeing you as a part of this course. Okay, my name is Nicholas Lau from Dallas, Texas. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you learned anything, just leave me a comment below. Let me know what you learned. Let me know where you're from. Leave me something so I can give you a reply and some feedback. And be sure to subscribe to my channel, like and share this if you can. And I will talk to you in the next video. Thanks. Have a good day. Bye.